So this is a little bit of a personal thing, something I've been passionate for, you could say. How hard is it to make good music? Like genuinely. If you take someone like Kanye, okay, now people are spamming on my Discord, but just ignore that. If you take someone like Kanye, Vulture's one was ass. And I know that I am a really big Kanye meat rider, and Vultures was like hot garbage. So, and if you take something like an album that came out recently, like just a couple of days ago, the death of Slim Shady, it was not that good either. It had some good songs, like the two songs I forgot the name of, that were to Haley and his other kids. Those were good. And Fuel, with the JID feature, or JID, depending on how you say it was also really good. But the rest of the songs were either mid or trash. Is it really that hard to make good music nowadays? It shouldn't be, because someone like Tyler could release Call Me If You Get Lost quite recently, and it's really good. And someone like Kendrick can release Mr. Morale. In my opinion, might get some heat for it. His second best album ever. Best album T-Pab, which should be pretty obvious. Oh, no, I'm good at second best Mr. Morale, and then third Good Kid, Mad City. I probably need to close Discord next time I record, but just ignore that. Or maybe you can't hear it, then I'm just seeming a little bit delusional. Anyway, it shouldn't be that hard to make good music. If you take someone like Drake, Take Care, Nothing Was the Same. What are the song Cops outside or something? I don't know. Anyway, songs like Take Care, what's up? Nothing Was the Same, and If You're Reading This Is Too Late. Those are all really good. But after that, it just went awfully. I would say, after, I'm gonna check, I think it's Views, the next album after that. I need to check actually. So basically, after If You're Reading This Too Late, yeah, it was Views, or I guess What a Time to Be Alive, but we're just gonna ignore that for this. After Views, or just with Views, with and after Views, it all went downhill. It all went down, like, straight to the bottom. And like, he made good songs before that too. His entire Meek Mill beef was really good. Back to Back is one of the best diss tracks ever. No one should be debating that, someone probably is. But no one should be debating that. And then he just made hot ass. Like, in the beef, I would say he had one good song, one pretty good song, but could be better, and then just bad songs after that. So a song like Push Ups, or as we people who listen to leaks originally called it, Drop and Give Me 50. A song like that was really good because it was just pure, pure just rap disses, or I guess rap disses. That's what it was. It was just full on dissing, and it was good. But he made the same mistake or the same mistakes as he did with Pusha T, mentioning Kendrick's wife, which led to a bunch of problems. Then I'm turning out a little bit too Swedish because of this. Problems later. And then we got Family Matters. Family Matters is also quite a good diss track. I'm sorry for the awful gameplay I haven't been playing in a while. Just ignore that too. Family Matters was pretty good. It too, having the 3 beat switches, was pretty clever. But it was just a little bit too all over the place with, one verse going after Kendrick, and some other people, then one verse for other people, then one for Kendrick. It was a little bit just all over the place. And then we got tailor-made freestyle, which is, in concept it's quite good, using your enemy's idols to basically, what's it called? I forgot the word. I forgot the word. I'm sorry for just being a little bit too incomprehensible, I think it's called, right now. But anyway, he was using it to bait Kendrick into releasing. But using a Tupac AI was just a bad idea. It was just bad. And Snoop Dogg as well, because he's still alive. Tupac's been dead for about, almost 30 years. But Snoop Dogg's still alive. And he still used his AI voice. Which is just weird. But anyway. The Hard Part 6 was also awful. He just basically just said, I expect you to call me a pedophile, and I'm too famous for that. What is that respond? Anyway, now that I'm done with Drake, I'm gonna go after my number 2 meat riding person, big man Kanye West. Kanye has some of the best albums ever. First off, starting your career with The College Dropout is incredibly good. Incredibly good. It's just an amazing album. I don't know what more I can say. Then Late Registration, also amazing. Then Graduation, also amazing. Then 808s, not as good, kinda mid. But anyway, then dropping My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, one of the best albums of all time, or probably best rap albums. But still, one of the best rap albums of all time. And after that, going to Jesus, much more experimental, but still, good. And after that, if I remember correctly, dropping Life of Pablo, which was also amazing. I don't care what any Swiftie says, Famous is a really good song. And after that, you go with, I think was Jesus is King after that, which was not that good of an album in my opinion. It had strong points, but also had, I'm a little bit stupid. It also had, songs like Closed on Sunday, which were just bad. And he dropped Donda, also really good. But then Vultures came. He just threw all the experience out of the window and just went, oh, we're just gonna make a album about me actually not being a Nazi because I fucked a Jewish bitch. And I have, or not fucked a Jewish bitch. I have some Jewish people in my staff, so how can I be a Nazi? That's just a bad idea for a song, not an album. And it's just, the music also is not that good. The majority of the songs that were good are because of features. And the only feature I would call really good was Freddie Gibbs, just because he's an amazing rapper. But anyway, Kanye aside, I have the last person on my little rant. Eminem. That man. He had such a good catalog. Starting off with the Slim Shady LP, which is an amazing album. After that, coming to Marks & Manders LP, also incredibly good. And after that, going for the M&M show, not as good, but still, I know you disappear. Just ignore that. Wasn't? Okay, I'm just a bit stupid. But it was still good. Then, the next album, if I remember correctly, is Recovery. I need to actually search. Or I guess it was Curtain Call before that, but just... It was, I'm pretty sure, Recovery after No, Relapse first. Relapse, also quite a good album, in my opinion. Then Recovery, pretty decent. Marshall Mathers LP, pretty decent. Revival, absolutely awful. One of the worst rap albums of all time. Kamikaze, also not that good. Music to be Murdered by, also not that good. And now, I guess Chronicle 2, but I don't know, is that really an album? Oh wait, no it's not. I think it's just song. Oh wait, no, that's just a compilation album. Just ignore that I said it. Another new album, Death of Slim Shady. I remember that me and my friend, when it came out, we listened to it kinda together. We just started at about the same time and just talked to each other about the album. Both of us thought it was incredibly corny, had 3 good songs, the rest were pretty bad. And you know, going from having an album like the Slim Shady LP and Marshall Mathers LP to having something like Revival, Music to be Murdered by, and The Death of Slim Shady, how can you have that big of a fall off? Oh, I'm dead, just ignore that. Because basically, all the songs in the Slim Shady, well not the Slim Shady LP, The Death of Slim Shady, were just corny. I know it was meant to be just offensive and all, but he didn't really execute it good. If you want an album that's executed good and offensive, just take something like, I guess, Kind of Wolf, with, you know, all of the F slurs. Because Wolf's a really good album. But you shouldn't just be like, oh, the Gen Z are trying to cancel me. They're stupid. I don't like blind people. I don't like deaf people. I don't like paraplegic people. Like, that's just doesn't, like, it's a good concept. But as an actual execution, it was not that good. Okay, that was a little bit stupid. So yeah, that's basically all for this rant. If you like this video, remember to subscribe and do a Q&A at 50 subs. 50 subs, not subs. I'm a little bit too Swedish. And just, yeah, hope you had a good time, and goodbye.